See who's here. Tony, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. Give me a minute. I'm just organizing my room a little bit. Okay. All right, you were the first one here. Let me put all this in the close-up. Temporarily put them here. Long time no see, Asylum. Yeah, my hair wasn't done, so I couldn't really go live. But now that my hair is done, I am going live. Brianna, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah. Right there. What am I doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. Film snippets. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. You're on your mom's phone. That's pretty cool. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Got 9 people on here. Dope video. I like you put Miss Liz. That's nice of you, Asylum. Yeah, she requested the video, so I think it would be I think it would have been appropriate to give her a shout out. Wearly, is that how you say it? How you doing? I don't know how to say that. K-Tune, what's up? Going to live stream. What am I doing? Just organizing my room a little bit. Let's see here. Let's play some background music. Let's play some white bat audio. Do you reaction to any songs? No, I don't. So it's weird. Okay, so Wearily. So that's how you say your name. Gotcha. Tony, I like you. Oh wait. Okay, I already read that one, bro. Is it possible? Open K-Tune absence from me. Also, I wonder your reaction at the same time. Well, this is a great live already. Thanks, Wearily. All right, I'm gonna play some music. From White Bat Audio. You guys should really check him out. Stupid ads. Ignore the background noises. My brother's watching TV. Hey, can you play my song? I don't think I'm able to. It might be. I don't know if it's copyrighted. For right now, I'm gonna put on wipeout audio. Just straightening my room for a little bit because it's kind of messy. Kind of. Kind of. Put that in there. Just smooth that out. Looks better. Okay. All right. So how's everybody's night going? How's everybody doing? Me, I'm just doing my thing. You better. Okay. Currently, that can hold on. All right. All right. Oops. I'm missing some of the comments. Just chilling. Yeah. Happy Halloween. Yeah, we're almost there. I gotta get some more videos out. Hey, oh, I have a question. Gotcha. Happy Halloween. Happy October. Asylum. Thanks, Tony. Happy October to you. It's not copyrighted. Okay. Really? I'll see what that music is. It's all fine. All right. All right. Let me. BRB. Paint. Like that. Fixed up my room when I had the time before, but I was busy doing something. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want to put on? God damn it! What music video do you want to put on? I want to put on the music that lasts long. That's what I want to do. Videos. Okay, let's see what we got here. Horror sci-fi. I like that, but not what I want to play right now. We'll go with that one. Why the hell not? Levels is 1352. Is that the time where you're at? Or is that the song you're asking me to react to sometime soon? Okay. Hold on a minute. Alright, just nice. Nice. Alright. Now I can put this in there. I gotta make some room in there. Whatever. Close the closets. And one last final step. Alright, that is. Alright. I'm all finished. Straighten up my room, pretty much. And now I can change the position of the phone here. Okay. There we go. For the first time, well, kind of the first time, I'm going to be filming over here and that light. Yeah. Turn the light off. There. Much better. All right. I'm filming this way. We're, get that stretch a little more. Hold on. Just trying to adjust it. Alrighty. Let's see what I missed. Hey, Asylum, you should make a video of your favorite top horror movies. Video Asylum. You know, Tony, I was actually thinking about making a video about my top favorite standalone summer or my standalone slasher movies, or like my favorite standalone Halloween movies or something like that. So I will be doing something similar to that one day. So yeah, I would like to do that. I got my room all pretty much nice and clean. Currently, yeah. Nice room, Asylum. Yeah, I still have to get some shelves, floating. Thanks, Tony. I still gotta. It's not finished because I still have to get some floating shelves into my in my room here. But my room's looking pretty nice. I mean, with the exception. Hold on, the bed is a bit wrinkly. The bed. I'll fuss with that. Yeah, that's kind of. Wish it was a bit smoother. You know what? Let's fix that. Let's accommodate that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, room looks pretty nice. Again, I don't have too many stuff to make it look more cooler. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, but here's what my bed looks like pretty much. Hold on. That's my bed pretty much. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some floating shelves right over there, basically. You missed my live stream today. Oh, my bad, Tony. I didn't know you were live today. Yeah, I was sleeping, so, and I just woke up like, what was that? 15 minutes ago. All right. So yeah, that's my room, my bed there. I put a curtain there finally. There's some of the stuff here. So I need some shelves here. And I'm also going to put a mini fridge right there, which means this table will go somewhere else. Which I'm glad, because I don't like that being there, really. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So yeah. Yeah. I'm currently repainting my Fear Street skeleton mask here, as you can see. Now, there are some flaws currently that I had to keep refixing, but overall, it's looking pretty good. I just got to add more coats of paint here. And also smooth down some of the parts with lighter fluid. But yeah, this is going to be a killer mask. Get it? Yeah, and also the mask is base coated in white. It's not like that kind of bony color like it was before. So this is going to be a pretty cool mask to repaint. This is actually my second time repainting it because the first time I kind of messed up. And yeah, I can't wait to get that finished. Yeah, but that's going to be sweet when that's finished. I'm really liking how it's looking. Yeah, that thing is going to be dope. For sure. All right. Asylum, you should do showing your masks videos. How? Oh, Tony, you're foreshadowing some of my future videos here. I am gonna do that one day until I get enough masks to do that. Because right now I don't really have enough masks. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 masks. And currently 1, 2, 3 masks aren't even done. So that's why I would like to wait until I get a few more masks in, and then I'll do a video of my mask collection. And also, I want to buy one of those turning tables that will kind of rotate the mask, showing all the details. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So yeah, I'm painting my skeleton mask, but I'm also painting my Billy Barker mask. I am going to be Art. Oh, you're going to be Art the Clown for Halloween? That's pretty cool. Yeah, Art the Clown is becoming a lot more popular these days. I think people might actually prefer him more than Michael Myers. I mean, I don't blame him. Michael Myers is not, I guess, the king of Halloween anymore. Yeah, in 2020, Art the Clown pretty much stole the show. He's the new Halloween killer, I guess. But Michael Myers is not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Miss Liz Terrifier tattoo. Yeah, it does. Her Terrifier tattoo looks cool. All of her tattoos look pretty cool. Yeah, but that Terrifier tattoo is pretty cool, Tony. And on one of her live streams, get this, one of her live streams, we were just, Miss Liz, what's up? We were just talking about you. Tony, you foreshadow everything, man. Yeah, we were just talking about you, Miss Liz. So her Miss Liz's Art the Clown tattoo is really cool. In fact, in one of her live streams, the Art the Clown tattoo, the eyes were like staring straight to her camera, or like the camera lens on the phone, and that was pretty creepy. Miss Liz, I'm glad you can join the live stream. How are you doing? So hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, I haven't been live in a while, mostly because my hair wasn't really done. But now it is, and now I can go live. We're gonna face this way. We are going to face this way. You excited for Halloween? Heck yeah, I love Halloween. I'm really excited. In fact, I got to do another video for Halloween. Anthony, what's up? I got a meaty Freddy glove. I remember you told me that. You got to show that on your channel, Anthony. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. So yeah, I haven't. Hold on, I can't wear this shirt. Hold on. Actually, never mind. Since I'm painting something, I'm not going to ruin my shirt. Hold on, I want to show you guys a recent shirt that my mom got me. You guys might have seen it in my newer video I posted yesterday, but it's pretty cool. My mom got me this really cool Friday the 13th Part 4 shirt. Look at that. What do you guys think? Look at that. The details on the mask. It's just more subtle. The blood, the words and stuff like that. It looks very vintage looking. Jason Voorhees. I love Jason Voorhees too. He's a badass killer. He's my favorite slasher villain. So that's the shirt she got me. Yeah, it does look old school. That's what I love about it. Get that little thread off. Get off. Get off. So yeah, it's really old school. I really like it. And also, she got me this a long time ago. Guess what I finally found? And I'm surprised that they're in good condition. And they still smell like it came from the laundry. My Jason Voorhees pajamas. That looks pretty cool. You can see the mask is blue. I don't know if it's a direct nod to the NES, Jason, but it's blue. But you got the very nice, vibrant Friday the 13th words on there. Yeah, I love these pajamas. I actually lost these and I didn't know where they were. And when I found them, I was a happy camper. Get it? All right. Now, earlier, Miss Liz, you asked me what I was painting. Currently, I'm painting my Fear Street skeleton mask. Let me go ahead and show it off. Here it is painted. I gave it a white base coat. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. And I finally found the acrylic paint that I needed. And I mixed it with latex and I painted over it. Yeah. Top favorite killers: Art the Clown, Chucky, Ghostface, Voorhees, Jason Voorhees, Pennywise, Mike Myers. That's pretty cool, Tony. Iconic killers right there. You guys may have noticed my mask here has a bit of paint missing here. That's because, stupid me, I mixed acrylic paint with a latex mask paint that I already had. It's called Nightshades or something like that. And I painted it on there because it's kind of running low on nightshades and I wanted it to be a nice bright white. Unfortunately, it doesn't really like to bite to the surface all that well. So what happened was the paint ended up cracking. The white paint ended up cracking, the acrylic paint. So what I had to do is I had to take a Scotch pad, the green pad you use to wash dishes. And I had to scuff away the paint that were some of the areas of the mask where the paint was cracking. and it went down to the blank, and it actually got a lot more detail. So that's why you like see like these darker spots, a few areas, because I was scrubbing away the cracked paint, and I recently did that around the jaw area right there. So that's pretty cool. But the benefit of doing that is that I got a lot more detail. But I really wish that I would have stuck with latex paints, because if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have. If I wouldn't have painted it with regular acrylic paint, thinking I can get away with it without it cracking, um, this mask would have. I wouldn't have done this if I would have just painted it with latex paint. But no big deal, because the lighter fluid I use, it dissolves the paint, and I use the Scotch pad to really scratch off the acrylic paint. So now it blends. There's a seamless blend between down to the blank, which is the dark part, and the already pre-existing paint here. So all I had to do is repaint this white. But I am already base coating the mask again, and this thing is going to be freaking killer. I'm really liking how this is looking. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. But yeah, that's what I'm currently doing right now. Okay, I missed a couple questions. Let me see if I gotta go back. Anthony, those are the newer ones I have. The older Friday the 13th pajamas where the mask is more accurate color. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you're saying so the pajamas I have are the most recent ones that that whatever company produced them. So that's the most newest one. That's pretty cool. Wow, really awesome. I really like it. Thanks, Liz. Don't say that, Asylum. Kind of confused there, Tony. Um, I made a custom burnt ghost face mask. I got a second one, so I cut one of the eyes out of my old one and burnt it with a lighter. Okay, I would like to see that, Anthony. That sounds pretty cool. Like a burnt melted ghost face mask. That sounds pretty badass. It's funny that you say that, because I did actually do that recently. It was actually a few weeks back, months back, a month ago. Remember this ghost face mask I showed off before? Well, I thought, wouldn't it be cooler to burn the mask? And I actually did burn the mask, as you can see here. I actually burned it to the point where the left eye, is actually drooping and kind of melting there. See that? And I did burn the material, the mesh material as well. So I made it look burnt. But I would like to see your burnt mask as well. Yeah. Um, whoever thought that a burnt ghost face mask is necessary? Because I think it's pretty cool, especially how you can't see it, but like how the shadows cast over the mask. It gives it a sinister look, I think. I have seen somebody do a burnt concept ghost face mask years ago. That looked pretty cool too. So I'll definitely like to see how your mask looks burnt. Asylum, did you check out my new video? I still have to do that, Tony. I promise I will. Do you try different types of paint on different materials? Um, that's a good question, Miss Liz. That's a good question. Have I tried different types of paint on different materials? I don't remember if I ever did. Mm, no, the only thing that I did is I painted a mask with regular acrylic paint, which you're not supposed to. But I guess that counts by trying different types of paint. No, that doesn't make any sense, because like different types of paint, you're like talking about like the specialty paints, like either fluorescent or something that looks mildly different than regular stock acrylic paint. So yeah, I haven't done that before really. Uh, dang, that's cool. That's cool. Thanks, Liz. Wow, Asylum looks badass. Asylum. Thanks, Tony. So yeah, I'm planning on getting some. Fix that real quick. I'm planning on getting some. I'm gonna decorate my room, and I'm gonna go live one day once I get these stuff in the mail. Uh, so I'm planning on putting some floating shelves right there, where it will look good. And I'm also gonna move that table out the way. It's gonna go upstairs, and I'm gonna put a mini fridge right there. And my bed, it's my bed there. Looks pretty nice. I like to keep my room clean. You feel me? So I put a curtain there finally. Bed sheets all nice and clean. Really cool light. And yeah. So there's going to be a shelf right there because I'm going to put something there, and I'm also thinking about putting a movie poster there, just to make the room look a lot more inviting, if you will. Okay, Asylum. I'm probably going on live after yours. You can join after Asylum. Will do, Tony. I posted it on my community section, so you can check it out after the stream. Will do, Anthony. Will do. Oh, hold on. I gotta tell you guys something. I gotta tell you guys this. What happened a few weeks back. Relax. Nothing terrible happened, right? I gotta tell you guys something. So I was listening to a music called "Let the Church Sing." Have you guys heard that? By is it called "Hallelujah"? Let the Church Sing. I listened to that song a lot. Love that music. And I was listening to that song, but at the same time, I was making food, right? And during that time, we didn't have any juice to drink. So often at times, I would make a smoothie, and that's what I decided to do. I was making a smoothie, and a- a- as soon as I turned the blender on, you know how the blender likes to make loud noises and it kind of interrupts the sound whenever it's playing on your phone? Well, get this. I love the music so much. Let the Church Sing. I paused the video temporarily because I didn't want the blender sound. I didn't want the sound of the blender overfering with the music to the point where I'm not able to hear the music. So I have the video on pause, and I have the blender. I turn the blender on, and it's still going, right? But as soon as I stop the blender, I click the button to turn off the blender. The music on my phone automatically unpauses by itself. Like it automatically unpauses by itself. Like it just started playing right after I turned off the blender. And it's like I was confused. Why did that happen? It's not weird, it's not strange, it's just I think something unpaused the video there. The music video that I was listening to, Let the Church Sing. So my phone just the video just unpaused by itself as soon as I turned off that blender. And yeah, I guess something just didn't like the fact that I turned off the music just to what do I want to say? I think something must have unpaused the video because it didn't really accepted the fact that I unpause the video or pause the video temporarily just to have the blender going or something like that. It's kind of hard for me to explain, and this is not me kidding, by the way. That literally happened to me. So I have no idea what to say. The Holy Spirit, yes, the Holy Spirit. That's a good answer, Miss Liz. I think that's what might have unpaused the video as soon as I turn my blender off. Yeah, it must have not. The Holy Spirit must not like the fact that I've temporarily paused the music like that because I don't usually do that when I'm listening. to Jesus music, and that's the first time where I actually pause a video on something. So, yeah, but since then I haven't done it again. I think it's the Holy Spirit. I'm growing closer to Jesus, and I've experienced so many events like that. That's good to hear, Miss Liz. That's good to hear. Yeah, my favorite superhero is my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I made a playlist, guy. I have a new playlist. Kitty, what's up? I made a playlist called Jesus is King. If you guys are interested, there's a really cool music about really cool Jesus Christian music. They're really cool. You guys have to check it out. Yeah. Who else is worthy? Who else is worthy? There is no one. Yeah, the song that repeats over and over again in my head. What is it called? Hold on. I'm gonna go to my playlist real quick since my TV's right there. Uh, so, if you guys ever heard of Who Else by Abby Gamboa, I think that's her name. I think that's how you say her last name. Yeah, beautiful music. A lot of great religious music. Love it. Really do. I'm glad I made a playlist on that. Ding is a little. Sing a little. Autocorrect. Play dirty. I'm confused on that one, Kitty. Asylum. I trust God forever. In my life, God saved my life 4 times. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, Tony. I'm glad you're still with us. And keep following God, man. Oh, Miss Liz, have you seen my new video that you requested? The mask video thing. Oh, I'm not. I'm not a good singer, Kitty. I'm sorry. I am not a good singer at all. I apologize if I disappointed you, but I am not a good singer. Not at all. Not yet, but I'm gonna put it on right now. Thanks. All right. Awesome. Let me know what you think. While I'm currently painting my Fear Street mask, I guess everything has gone quiet temporarily, with the exception of my brother's movie playing in the background. You guys can hear him, right? Uh, I have to keep adding coats and coats of latex on here, paint on here because of the black showing. You better. Is the phone wobbling? Hope not. Because in the corner of my eye, it looks like my phone's wobbling every time I stipple the paint on. Now, one thing, if you're painting a latex mask, guys, do not, when you're sponging it on, do not paint it with straight up a paintbrush because you're going to add brush strokes. What I recommend you do is paint it on your surface first and then take a sponge like this and just stipple it on, and it will look a lot better. So remember that step, guys. Remember that. And I'm gonna add some more paint here and there. So yeah. Yeah, I love going live. Oh, thanks, Tony. Well, I will pin that up. Pin that. Yeah. You get off, you little fiber. Looks like I gotta water that down a little bit more. Also, if you're working with latex paint, make sure you water down the surface a lot more, or the paint, because if you apply the paint on too thick, it's going to obscure the detail, and you don't want that. So I'm just kind of trying to look to see what I missed, what I messed up. Everything's looking pretty darn good, as good as I can get it. I want to get a mask from the Scream TV series, but so many of them are ridiculously overpriced. Well, I mean, that's because what um the hard work and passion these artists put into these masks, they're like sculpting it and stuff, and doing like moldings and castings and all that stuff. It's going to be pretty expensive. But I think Ozaran, if that's his name, check him out on Instagram. He does incredible work on like the Brandon James mask, and he recently put out not recently, but he has a newest one called the V4, and it looks pretty accurate. But fiberglassmasks.com is carrying. They have a Brandon James mask on their site, and I recommend it. It's pretty expensive because with it being fiberglass, but it's worth every penny, for sure. Excuse me. It is worth every penny for sure. Hello, I watched your Sweet Revenge Jason video. It was good. Thanks, man. Glad you liked it. Sweet Revenge. Are you talking about me fixing the Jason Universe mask? Because yeah, that video was pretty cool, and that's the mask they should have went with. I missed this. Happy Sunday. Asylum, you missed Miss Liz comment. Did I? Oh, you shout me out. The video, I appreciate that you put. Wait. I appreciate so much you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Yeah, I have to, Miss Liz. You're the one who suggested the video. It was your idea. I thought, why not give Miss Liz a shout out? And it's appropriate to give you a shout out because without you suggesting that video, Miss Liz, that video wouldn't exist, because that video was not planned by me. You asked me to do a video like that, and as a thank you, I give you a shout out. I'm glad you liked the video though. I was kind of nervous how it was going to turn out. There were a lot of takes in that video that I had to edit out, especially with the mask part. I could not stop laughing for some reason. What are your thoughts on Leatherface as a character? Leatherface as a character is a pretty interesting character. Based off Ed Gein and all that stuff. But I think, hold on, let me water down my pants here. Leatherface as a character has been depicted so different in some of the movies. In the first movie, he's pretty much a man-child. He has the mind of a human, or mind of a human. Well, I don't think he has the mind of a human, if you ask me. He has the mind and the physicality of a kid, but that persona is like trapped in a grown man's body. The way he acts, the noises he makes, and all that stuff, to where he just is like curiosity, like in the original film, where from his perspective, it doesn't really seem like he's a bad guy. It just seemed like that he's trying to, in his perspective, like he's trying to, do the right thing when he's killing the two people. Because in his perspective, uh, the way he was raised, he's meant to believe that people from around the world, like random people, are the bad guys. And the two couple that enter his house in the first movie, he mistook them as being criminals and all that stuff. he mistook them of being criminals, so he kills them, not out of evil, but out of like defending his home. So Leatherface as a character doesn't really know any better. Then when we get to part two, he still doesn't. He still has that childlike uh, curiosity to him, but he's a little bit of a goofball. And part four, he's annoying. But in the remake, Leatherface was extremely evil. That's the first time where Leatherface actually knew what he was doing and he liked what he was doing. I guess same goes for the recent TCM movie. Oh, speaking of which, what I forgot, now that you brought it up, what do you call that? Productions. I have to do a Leatherface ranking, but I put that on hold because I heard supposedly we're getting another Leatherface movie from Jordan Peele. Greg Nicotero said he was shocked that Mask had such a poor reception. I mean, what do you expect? It's a terrible. What did he? Hold on. I don't know why he expected that it was going to get a bad reception. I mean, look at the mask. It's pretty awful. The 13 holes, the shape, the eye cuts, the unibrow chevron, as everybody calls it. It's awful. I do like it as a novelty mask, but something that Jason is wearing, the Jason Voorhees, it's just terrible. So Greg Nicotero, he made the worst Michael Myers mask. Now he made the worst Jason Voorhees mask. The Leatherface design he did for the game is okay, but nothing, it seems faithful to the character. But Greg Nicotero should just stick with messing up humans, making them look like zombies, rather than ruining these iconic slasher villains with their masks and stuff. Because that's what makes the look, is how the mask needs to look. The masks that they're wearing needs to look cool. Greg Nicotero failed twice on Michael Myers and certainly the Jason mask. But supposedly they're remodeling it. Uh, Awesome, Liz. Thanks for sharing my video. I appreciate it. Hey man, Dreadful. What's up, man? Hey man, long time no see. Long time no talk. How you been? I'm doing good, Dreadful. I'm currently in the works of making a video. I'm doing my traumatizing story series, things that traumatized me as a kid. So, things that traumatized me as a kid. So, keep a lookout for that. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but it's going to be pretty cool. So I can't wait to show you that. And I know you usually like when I do the spooky stories and all that stuff, the true crime. which I gotta do more true crime. I gotta do more true crime. From his perspective, the first TCM movie, no, the first TCM is a home invasion story. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Anthony. I mean, I don't know, because usually random people that you haven't seen in your life just walking in your home and all that stuff, that's not a normal thing. So you can see why Leatherface freaks out and mistakes it as like a home invasion. I still love the original TCM movie. That is the scariest, most realistic slasher film ever. That and Black Christmas, uh, the original Black Christmas, those two movies for me, they just scream realism, and that's scary. The lack of music, the lack of cliche, cheap jump scares that you get these days. But the one thing that makes those films so scary is how subtle they are. And that's something that the movies these days don't do. Which I don't mind, but that's something they need to bring back for that scare factor. And also they didn't show a lot of gore. So you would like see blood or somebody getting, cut temporarily or whatever. That's what they gotta do to bring back that kind of realism scare factor to the audience. Miss Liz, oh, a new Leatherface. Yeah, we're supposedly getting a new Leatherface. I don't know what they're doing. Jordan Peele is out of the running. It looks like A24 is going to get it. Okay, that's good. I'm glad they're getting it because we all know what Jordan Peele was going to do with his version of Leatherface. Am I right? Miss Liz, do you? Oh, you're talking to her. And TCM1, there are people and some people, including me, think he may be more afraid of him than they are if then wait, hold on. Than they are him. Only his family forces him to kill. Yeah, pretty much. That's basically why Leatherface is the way he is. Asylum. Wait, blocking. Hold on, that arrow. Asylum. Do you know it's a new Jason? Yeah, there is a new Jason. It's the Jason Universe thing, and they're also adding him in Fortnite and Call of Duty. I guess that's our new Jason, guys. I don't like A24, but if my choices are them or Jordan Peele, I'll definitely take A24 for sure. For sure, I agree with that. Why isn't the video playing? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me turn that light on. That should look cooler like that. I'll probably be getting Jason in Fortnite since they probably won't add any other Jasons. Yeah, I miss the old school classic Jason, man. He looked cooler too. I mean, if they added, you know, if they would have, if they had issues with the hockey mask for the Jason Universe thing, I would have been perfectly fine if they gave him the burlap mask. Because it would have looked better. Like this live stream from my friend Asylum. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. I got a video coming out where I talk about how I would. How do you say that word? How do you say that word? Hypothyr. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce that word, Anthony. That's not your fault. It's not your fault. Remake Halloween 1 and 2. I play with the the timeline a little and do something different with the brother sister angle. Yeah, they should have. That's a pretty good idea, Anthony. That's something that I kind of miss for the new movies because it makes more sense. And also, without that storyline, that type of connection, there's nothing really for them to do. So yeah, that's a really good choice, Anthony. Part 7 zombie or pardon me for yawning. Part 7 zombie or Part 3 human would look cool in Fortnite. I would love to see the Part 7 Jason in Fortnite. I think that would be pretty cool. I agree with that. Part of my lifetime. No, wait. Part of my timeline is Michael Myers. Is Michael would have been incarcerated at least 5 years longer, so the Myers would have gotten. Wait, so the Myers. Oh, are you talking about the producer's cut? Like following the producer's cut, Anthony? Because I'm not a fan of that angle of in the producer's cut, and it's just not a Michael Myers thing. But I can see where you're coming from, Anthony. I'm telling you, us people at home though can come up with something better than Hollywood. All right. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Anthony. True. This. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. All right, looks a bit. Let's see how it looks. Trying to see how it looks underneath lighting. I gotta paint this mess twice. I really am tired of painting this mess. But, you know, I have to do what I have to do to get it to how I want. I guess. And also not have the stupid little coat number 3, mainly for the upper face area. Jeez Louise. I cannot wait to fully paint that thing. I got a heads up on the Billy Barker mask, but I'm not going to show that yet. I refuse to show it. What the fuck am I listening to? Okay, that part's done. Good. But I still have to focus on the forehead and all that stuff. Step by step, yeah. Asylum, I just got some new horror stuff I want to show you on my live after yours, Asylum. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, you guys are lucky. I mean, I can't really get some horror movie stuff as easy as you guys can. I'm jealous. I think I was talking about that last live. If you got true everyday horror fans to make horror film, it would go crazy. Oh, for sure. Like for an example, Never Hike Alone. They did a way better job than Sweet Revenge. Even though, yeah, Sweet Revenge is not 100% a fish or not 100% an actual film, but it's supposed to be Jason's official return. So, I mean, I enjoy Sweet Revenge now, but it's just not something that I was expecting. I wanted a full-length movie, not a vignette. Yeah, but I enjoy Sweet Revenge still. Yeah, let's be honest. They did Jason dirty. The new Greg Nicotero did Jason dirty. He did Michael Myers dirty. I'm trying to get rid of these air bubbles. Man, if I had an airbrush, I wouldn't even be worrying about doing this. But you know what? I find ways, and I am not a quitter, guys. I am not a quitter. Oh, you fucking asshole. I hate when that happens. When the hairs and fibers get stuck in my paint. God damn it. I think I'm gonna take a break on this mask for now. Because technically I shouldn't be painting this now. I still have to paint that crap and get all the hair fibers off. I think some of them are already off. Yeah, when I'm done painting this mask, I'm gonna seal it with Plasti Dip and do some washes of off yellow and stuff like that. And well, I got to do a wash of black. All right. So I'm gonna put that aside just for now. Oh God, can you stand on the stand? And it's still speculative whether or not he actually designed that Jason mask. People have commented the wording sounds that he might have been paid to sign. I've heard about that. Also, here's one thing about that, Anthony. On Instagram, somebody did an unboxing of the Jason mask in Sweet Revenge from the actual movie mold. Instead of saying from Greg Nicotero specifically, he specifically said from an artist. He didn't say Greg Nicotero, because if it was Greg Nicotero, he would have said Greg Nicotero rather than, this artist who sent him the mask. So Greg Nicotero possibly didn't design the mask. They're just saying he did because to get the attention. And Greg Nicotero is one of the most popular special effects artists in the horror community. So that could be why they're just bringing up his name. But he did create the worst Michael Myers mask, though. Then again, I am Halloween ends. Halloween ends. They kill my boy Michael Myers. Yeah, that was pretty disrespectful. I agree, Anthony. I believe in you, Silent. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Tony. The mask reminds me of a Halloween 3 skull mask. I mean, it can kind of look like it. I can see why you see that kind of similarity. I finished The Walking Dead season 1, and his effects were great on that, in my opinion. His work on The Walking Dead is the most praised because the zombie effects, the way he does it, it's pretty cool. All right, give me a minute, guys. I got to do something. I got to wash my brush. Ugh. Guys. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna mix a little bit of water with that. All right, so I'm back, and I have to go. I have to leave again because my hands are dirty. Oh. That was okay. All right, I just cleaned off one of my sponges. Oh, hold on. I want to show you guys something. What I got. My mom. Close the door. Wipe my hands. I gotta show you guys something. You guys still with me? Look what my mom got me. She got me a keychain, right? She got me this really cool keychain. But the cool thing about it, it says my name, but look, it blinks and flickers. You guys see that? All right, nice. You guys are still here. Nice. Yeah, she got me this keychain that blinks and flickers that says my name right here. You guys see that? Oh, you have one of these too? Anybody have these? Yeah, she got me that. That is pretty cool. It just hangs right there on a thumbtack there. So I just keep it there whenever I need it. That's cool, Tony. That's cool. Glad you guys are here. I love you. I love you guys. Hmm. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, I gotta get some videos out for sure. It's Halloween season finally, or spooky season, I should specify. Well, technically, it is Halloween season because it's October. What am I talking about? All right, let me tell you guys. I wrote down a list of the videos I'm gonna make. So the first video that I'm gonna be making, well, with the exception of that mask video, um, is gonna be secret. I'm not gonna tell you guys. I want it to be a surprise, even though I kind of already said it. A traumatizing video, but it's not gonna be. But I'm not gonna reveal what it is yet. I want you guys to tell me what traumatized you when you guys were a kid. What traumatized you guys? Spirit Halloween? We'll see, Miss Liz. Well, I have to go there sometime soon. Really, Anthony? For sure? Wow. I might have to buy myself a Freddy glove to do that to do that to my dog. Actually, that kind of sound like I'm gonna hurt my dog. No, no, no. I meant like a Freddy glove that's not sharp, that has sharp blades that are like curved. So I'm just gonna scratch my dog's back with that. Not a real Freddy glove where it's sharp. You know what I'm saying? Looking back, it was so fake. You guys are talking to each other. I get scared of clowns as a kid. When you were scared of clowns as a kid. That's the most popular answer. Anybody remember the clowns back in 2016? Yeah, that shit was pretty intense. In fact, my mom did not want me to go outside play with my friends because she was afraid that one of those clowns was going to come across us and do something terrible. The movie Grudge and Ring made me traumatized when you were a kid. Oh, Miss Liz, you should do a video about that, how that stuff traumatized you as a kid. That would be pretty cool. You could tell us your story of like first watching the movie and being traumatized after that. Or not, it's your choice. But that would be pretty cool. Um I got the Ruby Supreme Metal Glove. Oh, that. Okay. That okay. I figured you were talking about that glove. So yeah, that is not sharp. So I might buy that to scratch my dog's back. The fake Michael Jackson. Oh, okay. Wait, the fake Michael Jackson jump jump there uh terrified me when I was little. That's the fake one I was talking about. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'll look into it, but I believe you. I believe you for sure. Yeah, a lot of things scared us. Clowns kidnapping kids, true things, home. Yes, I remember that. Good idea. Hmm. Who's seen that commercial? Has anybody seen that commercial where a car is driving in the middle of nowhere with like surrounded by grass and the voiceover is very the voice sounds very soft and cooperative, and then I think it's a female with the zombie makeup jumps up like this and scares you. That was a scary commercial, like a short video. That thing scared me. I don't It's not enough for me to tell a story about it because it's just a few seconds. What, it's only what, 10-second video, if I remember. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Productions. Yeah, that was pretty scary. Good idea, Asylum. It's called Michael Jackson Ghost in Real Life, and it was okay. I'll check that out. I remember that, Tony. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happening around that time. A lot of crazy stuff. Um, I'm also thinking about get this. I'm also thinking about making videos where I either go out camping in the middle of nowhere, or I might one day go investigate an abandoned cabin or something. Should I do that? Should I do that, guys? If you do, just be careful. Whoops. Whoops. Sure will, Anthony. I sure will. I don't know how people do that, man. They like go in the middle of the woods, surrounded by nothing but trees and subtle quietness, and they just sleep in the middle of nowhere and then just sleep throughout the night. I don't know how you do that. If I was with a group of friends, then yeah, but just by myself, yeah, not easy. Would not be easy. I don't know how people do it. Wait, do you what I missed it? Huh? That's kind of I'm a little confused, Miss Bliss. Wait, what I missed it. Wait, do what I missed it. That could be cool, JA. I've always been a fan of those videos since I've lived in multiple forests before. Nice. Yeah. Also, notice I changed my channel name from The Asylum Beyond the Dead to Joshy Asylum. I wanted something a little bit more silly. Or not silly. I wanted something a little bit more simple. So I'm really I'm glad I did that. And I also really like the updated intro that I did for my video. I will do OMG, that's scary. No, don't. All right, Miss Liz. I'll definitely will go out in the middle of the forest. Now I'm joking. Or maybe. We'll see. But I want to go hiking one day. I will do the same with my friend's asylum. Cool, Tony. Depends where I'd be camping. If I'm not if I'm not in the bear country, I think I could do it by myself. If I'm a bear country, wait. If I'm a bear country, no way. I see what you mean. Bears are aggressive. Just be careful. I will. Asylum's always careful. I will be careful, guys. Oh, I still have to change that shit. Oh, goddamn. I still have to change that icon there. And that banister. Oh, hold on. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. So I'm not only working on the Fear Street skull mask, which I'm going to get done first. I'm also working on the Fear Street Billy Barker mask here. So I already gave it a white base coat, an off bluish white, and I've did a wash of brown and stuff. But now I had to draw out all of the overlay on the mask here. You can see it. So this is also getting repainted, and I put tape behind on the edges of the mask, and I'm behind it, so I don't want paint to bleed through. And I also blocked out the strap here. So this mask is also getting repainted, and it's going to look pretty sick. It's going to look pretty sick. So I'm really excited to get that done. But first, I'm going to get the Fear Street mask done. Now that I have all the materials, I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to move on to this. Repainting these masks can be a challenge. There's black bears in my area, not a lot. Once in a great while, one will stroll into town. Yeah, I've seen those videos. Bears have funny sense of humor. I wish I had a bear as a pet, but I mean, there is no way that bear is gonna fit. Wait, I think. You know, okay, I'll change my mind. I want a bear. I want a pet bear. I really do. I love animals. I love animals. Bears are adorable. They have sense of humor. I saw this one bear like closing the door. A lady told the bear to close the door, and they closed it. It was funny. It was pretty funny. I love bears. Bears that are nice to people. Have you seen the Hatchet series? Yes, I have. Hatchet with Victor Crowley. I like the first one. I love the first one. The practical gore effects. My favorite kill in that movie is when he runs after that one lady, and he grabs her from like the top part of her mouth and the bottom, and he like splits it and rips it open, and there's like blood spilling out. Dude, that's a great kill. And the second kill is when he twists that guy's head, and he kind of like snaps it off, and like blood is squirting out. I love the first Hatchet movie. Hatchet 2 was okay. Hatchet 3 was decent. Okay, Hatchet 3 was meh. But Victor Crowley, which is the fourth one, was terrible. But I love the first Hatchet movie. And Kane Hodder did a great job playing Victor Crowley. I had a homeless friend. He passed away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss, Anthony. There. A few years ago, this bear cub strolled. Cub. This bear cubs strolled into town. He woke up to it eating his food. Oh, that's pretty savage for the bears to do that to him. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, Anthony. I really am. God rest your friend's soul. Yeah, bears tend to do that a lot. They like I think I think the reason why they go into like neighborhoods and stuff like that out in the open is because they're looking for food. Or I guess they're just wandering around trying to make new friends. Uh Terrifier 3 have some badass kills in it. So I have not seen Terrifier 3 yet. It makes me sad. I want to see Terrifier 3. I really want to see Terrifier 3. And I will see Terrifier 3. I will. And when I do, it's going to be worth it. Oh, shucks. Hey, Tony, I've seen those pictures that you drawn from this list. Those were pretty cool. Really cool artwork. I like the first Hatchet. Me too, Miss List. You did it was actually playing in your video or live stream. You showed like their head getting like ripped open. That was brutal. That was brutal. You should. Asylum is really good. Yeah, I heard great things. I finally got to check out primitive war. It was solid, and the raptor, that's the main threat, was really a slasher villain in its own way. I'll have to check that out, Anthony. That's awesome, Asylum. I very appreciate it. OMG, yes. The broken neck, yeah. When he like twisted his neck and like ripped it open, that shit was brutal. Brutal kills. That's all done practical. It's a shame because if they would have done those kills now, it probably would have made it CGI, which would have sucked. I never see Hatchet 1, Miss Liz. You should, Tony. It's on. I think it's on Tubi right now. I think it's on Tubi. Hold on. Has anybody seen my AI video that AI did to me? That was funny. I don't know why it made the bed sheets pink. I don't know why. There's a slasher movie on YouTube, The Pool. Oh, you know what? I was going to check that movie out, but I forgot about it because that day I was so busy. So thank you for reminding me, Productions. Yeah, I gotta watch that movie. There are a lot of movies that I want to check out that I haven't seen before. I will Asylum and me list after last stream. Gotcha. Yeah. Wait. What is going on here? Hold on, give me a second. Asylum Ghosts. Give me a minute. Something's happening. Is that Ice Spice? What? That is Ice Spice. What the fuck? Alright, I'm trying to find. Go back to Wipeout Audio. Hold on. Haddonfield. You're fat. Quit playing ads. You're fat. There you go. Okay, now the video's playing. Jeez Louise. I was getting on my nerves. Okay, I missed some chats. I apologize, guys. Asylum, do you want Christmas Bloody Christmas? Have I watched? You mean watched? I haven't seen that. I might start horror commentary videos, but I don't know because I don't know yet. I wanted to since I've made this channel. Oh, you have a YouTube channel. Let me check that out. Hold on. Channel. Let me see your channel. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, definitely have to check out your channel. Productions. Miss Liz, I will try. Drop in. Okay, I'll catch you later. I'm going to hop off. Have a good rest of the live stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Wow. Thank you so much for stopping by, Anthony. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, God bless, man. God bless. I'm not going to stay on here too long either. I'll probably stay on here for 2 more minutes because I gotta do some stuff. And let me pull out the lighter fluid since I screwed up my paint job a little bit. Don't have much left. Good God. Great live. I'm glad I got to catch it. Well, I'm glad you showed up, Miss Liz, right at the right time because we were actually talking about you. Yeah, I'm glad you showed up, Miss Liz, and I'm glad. I hopefully you like the video that I made for you. Am I going on live? Wait, and I'm going live after yours. I'll be there, Tony, for sure. Yeah. Mm, what I want to put on? So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool to get my room a lot more cool. Dope live stream today, Asylum. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it. Yeah, and I also don't really want to stand up a lot while I'm live, so I definitely need to get one of those chairs. But I have a stool, and I don't want a stool, so I want one of those chairs that look cool because they're cool. I cannot wait to make this next video, guys. I hope to catch more lives from you as it has a very interactive chat and hood topics. Thank you so much, Productions. Oh, good topic. I was about to say hood topics. What? Good topics. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm glad you liked the live stream, and I'm glad you liked the channel. I definitely have to check out your channel for sure. In fact, how do I how do I check out your channel? Comment on one of my videos, and I'll check out your channel and I'll subscribe to you. And guys, I am so excited. I am so excited to do a video around, what is it, February? Because that's when the new Scream movie's coming out. Even though I do like Scream, I'm not a huge fan of it. In fact, I think Scream is overrated. And yeah. I think Scream is overrated. That's just my opinion. I mean, I see a lot of people. The hype for Scream 7 is ridiculous. Sidney's gonna do this. Oh, Gail's gonna do this. Chill out. Just wait until the movie comes out. I mean, it's not like we haven't been getting Ghostface since. We've got Ghostface twice. We've been getting Ghostface and all that stuff. So yeah, exactly. Scream's overrated. I mean, I still love Scream. There's some nostalgia there to me. Nostalgia. But I mean, I think it's the hype train for Scream 7 is pretty ridiculous. Like, there's a lot of people who are constantly talking about the plot, scenes, ending, Ghostface killer reveal. It's like, dude, you don't have to do all that. I mean, this isn't Ghostface is not supernatural. He's just a regular person. In fact, it's not the same person from every film. So building up this tension doesn't make any sense. Now, if this were Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees, then yes, that would make sense. Or even a new Freddy Krueger film, that would make sense. But for Ghostface, you guys are doing too much. Not you guys, the people who like overhype Scream 7. It's like, come on, dude. I mean, and now the reason, and I guess it's going to be the last Scream. It's going to be intense. But dude, seriously, come on. You're going to hype something. You're going to overly hype a movie about a killer with the same exact motive in each movie, where it's a different person wearing a ghost face mask, doing the same thing over and over again. You guys get what I'm saying? The hype. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, guys, Scream 7, Scream 7. Look what's going to happen. Sydney's here. Sydney's coming back. Chill the fuck out. I can't. It's just, Hmm. I don't want to. I'm not trying to disrespect those people out there, but I'm just saying you guys got to chill out with that stuff. Yeah, it overrated, Miss Liz and Tony. It is overrated. Scream was my first slasher franchise, but my favorite is Halloween. That's a good pick. Productions. Okay. After that rambling, why am I talking about Scream 7? Well, why am I talking about Scream? Well, Scream 7 is going to drop around February, and I'm going to see it. And if it's a good movie, hopefully it's going to be a good movie. I like Scream 6. I didn't like 5. But with all this hype trend about Stu Macher coming back, which is what other people are doing, it's like, come on, guys. Uh, but with Stu Macher coming back, what we hear so far, this is going to be the coolest Scream movie, from what I'm hearing. And when I see Scream 7, I will be re-ranking all of the Scream franchise, including the TV series, and it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna have a blast doing this ranking. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be some humor in there, and yeah, this is gonna be a really cool video that I'm planning on making. I've already have it planned, and I know exactly what I'm gonna do, the backgrounds I'm gonna use, the music, and all that. I'm really excited to do this ranking video for you guys. I haven't seen the TV series, but Scream 3 is my favorite Scream movie. I love Scream 3. I think Scream 3 is better than the newer ones, in my opinion. Scream 3 is underrated. I love Scream 3 because at least it did something different. Like unique but still respectful to the original source material. And it's better than Scream 2. Scream 2 is overrated too. Okay, I own the Scream 5 and 6, but not meant. I like Scream. Gotcha, Tony. So it's like to your collection. Terrifier number one. Yeah, I love Terrifier. Terrifier is better than Scream. I said it. Who agrees? Terrifier is better than Scream. Anyone agree? Like I would watch Terrifier over and over again than this one of the Scream movies. That's how I feel. That is how I feel. All right, alrighty. I agree with you. Solemn Nice. I agree because of the gore and the killer. Yeah, Art the Clown. I think it would be creepier if Art the Clown's eyes were blacked out, like you don't see his eyes. I think that would have been cooler. Art the Clown is getting added to Fortnite. Yeah, I've seen that. That looks pretty cool. All right, guys. I said I was going to be on here for 3 more minutes, and we are past the 3 minute mark there. Well, like I said earlier. Thank you guys for joining this live stream. I'm glad I came on the live stream. I actually was going to go live yesterday, but I forgot. So I'm glad you guys showed up. You all have a blessed day. God bless you. And I will see you guys on the next video or next live stream. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. Love you all.